Have you ever tried to stop a baby from crying and then realized if you could only figure out what they wanted, then maybe you could stop them from crying? Well, I have a solution. A form of communication between you and your child using sign language. Sooner or later, you will need to communicate with your child. If you learn the basic signs and how to teach them, you can develop a relationship before you ever imagine possible. I also have many years of sign language experience and have seen firsthand the benefits of early communication for children. By the end of my speech, you will know how to teach a child sign language, the benefits, and also a few beginner signs. To teach your child sign language, you need a system. An easy acronym to remember is FREE, F-R-E-E. The first F stands for fun. Always keep it enjoyable using maybe their animals, colors, games, or even milk. Do not let your child get hyper, and also don't push them too hard. Because if they're not enjoying it, they're not going to concentrate, and they will never remember. The R in FREE stands for repeat. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Your child's only going to remember what you teach them if you use the time as much as possible. Just like a college student needs to study to do well, your child also needs to study to do well. The first E in FREE is encouragement. Never forget the power of positive encouragement to your children whenever you're teaching them anything new. Even though it will take them a while to connect the meaning of a sign to the actual word, always stay encouraging. If they don't get it right, still encourage them. The last E in FREE stands for expansion. As soon as a child grasps the original sign that you teach them another one, and then another one, and then another one. Never remember to go over the original one, but continue to add on. And there's no top for how much you can teach them, just make sure you're not pushing them too much. Now that I've explained an easy way to teach your child sign language, I'll explain the benefits. The first benefit is it allows you to have a closer bond with your baby before they can speak. During a study of 2 deaf parents with 2 children, Schlesinger said that the understanding of meaning combined with an enjoyment of mother-child communicative events, they represent a necessary feature of normal language development. The second benefit is your child will experience less fussiness, which will then help the mother out. If they can communicate with you, then they won't resort to crying. They're not crying, they're not irritated, and you're not irritated. Therefore, everybody knows. The last benefit is it helps them mentally. According to a study by the NIH, sign language babies had a higher IQ and were in the top 25% of children, especially in their vocabulary. Now that I have discussed the benefits of signs, I will show a few basic signs and also demonstrate them. Your baby is going to want to be able to distinguish between the mother and the father. So, the first two signs are obviously mommy and daddy. This is mommy, which is the bottom part of the face is always for the feminine side. Usually they're teaching signs, so it's mommy. This is daddy, which is the top part of the face is always the male form of signs. So mommy, daddy. And also, I have 3 signs that will benefit you just in your everyday life, make it easier for you. If you want to feed them if they're hungry, instead of resorting to crying, they can just say milk, which is kind of like the udders of the cow, but you just use one hand, that's milk. And then when they're done, they're not hungry anymore, you can say, all done, finish, the original type of finish, but either way, whichever's comfortable for you. And then also, diaper, which this to me is the most beneficial one. So you don't have to resort to smelling it before you find out you need to change them. So this is diaper. And then they can do that if they feel like they want to change or anything like that. And that to me is the most beneficial one, and you know a lot easier. Next, there it is. Sign language is an easy way to learn, and with persistence it's easy to teach, and it is very beneficial to both you and your child. These signs will hopefully make your life with your child easier than you ever thought possible. And now that you know how much of an impact sign language has on the bond between the mother and the child, and how easy it can make your relationship, I hope you will consider learning and pass it on to your child. Thank you.